Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Vital to the future of you all, as always, as it always is here. I had to tell you, but, I have been predicting the apocalypse for quite some time. Now, you could say, Tzvi, you've been predicting it so long, it had to happen sooner or later. I'm going to call bullshit on that. Now, let's be clear. The apocalypse hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. It's looking like, we're on the inevitable path to it, unless a miracle happens, right? Here's how I can see it going down. Like, I don't think the Biden government can do anything without screwing it up, right? I just don't think. Honestly, I think it's the I see everything as an extension of the will of God. I mean, that's just like, my crazy religious fundamental worldview. And I just see him God liking spanking Biden, and he kind of like Trump for all his not too clean behavior. I mean, but that's just my fanatically religious opinion. Now, if you get down to it, the brass tacks of it, that's the reason that there is this cultural conflict, because there's people who do not like the concept of God get insanely angry about it, right? They I saw this footage today of these middle school teachers saying they just hope all these conservative Christians get COVID and die. I'm like, really? It's kind of harsh, isn't it? I mean, that's what I thought. But yeah, listen. So I think whatever Biden's going to do, it's going to be like and there's so much that can go wrong, right? There's so much that can go wrong. And look, in England, I don't want to tell you. Look, you got Bojo, really? God. It's like, the apocalypse is coming, and instead of Winston Churchill, you got, like, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh, who just shit himself. A high Winnie the Pooh. That's basically who you got, right? That's your guy. I don't even know who's in charge of Labour now. I have no idea. I don't think they do either. But like, really, what part of this isn't a recipe for apocalypse? I don't know. What part of it this sounds like it's going to work out, right? So I just think Putin's smarter. I think he's in league with cahoots with China, who's smarter. And America's just going to get their ass handed to them. I think. I mean, like, you understand that? Do you remember it was like last year after Trump? You will notice there was the Nord Stream. Was it Nord Stream, the pipeline hack that put like half of America out of fuel for like a month? Remember that? That was in like the summer. That was the beginning of the supply chain things, and that was a hack from the Russian government. Apparently, they could do that across America. Like, that was one. If they get to cyber warfare, which is, I would have thought doesn't take much. I mean, it takes less to get into cyber warfare than nuclear warfare, but we're not far off that either, right? Let's be honest. I want to tell you. Listen. I fervently hope we will get to find out at least what Russell Davis is planning, right? Wouldn't that be awful? The apocalypse happens and we never know. No, Russell, were you going to be good or bad? Well, I have to show you a thumb. This is going to go out on Saturday, I think. Right? I've had a few good ones recently, but this is a good one. We got that one. We got that one. Yes, we got that one. You're gonna like that one. That one is that tomorrow? I think that's tomorrow. Or was it yesterday? I can't remember. I think that's tomorrow. Okay, let me just check. Wait. Let's go over here. By the way, I do like the John Barrowman Exorcist look. Right. Okay, fine. That one hasn't. Yeah, fine. I didn't think that one had aired yet. There you go. See, okay, part of my like life change, I've just had like a total rebirth. Is I'm much more productive. Like I'm tomorrow I'm going to be doing stuff for Sunday, which is unheard of for me. That's like insane. Oh, here, this is what I was looking for. Okay, share screen. Bit of share screen action. She cried. That's the one. Yes, I'm going to be enjoying watching this. John Barrowman has destroyed. I mean, just absolutely destroyed cancel culture and toxic fandom. You know, that's forever where you all kept saying it's disgusting. And here's the thing: they all say if he would just own up to it and apologize, if he would like, no, he wouldn't. You would be worse. Stop. Like, who are you kidding? Bloody hell. So, yeah, I'm glad he's vanquished you. Pixar's new movie, bit weird. What was very nearly on the thumbnail was Whoopi Goldberg her bad month is about to get a lot worse. Oh, boy. Carl Rittenhouse is coming for Whoopi Goldberg. But then I saw this story. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be talking about The Man Who Fell to Earth. They're doing a remake of The Man Who Fell to Earth. It's a bit of a bait and switch, really. I just like David Bowie, but they're doing a remake of The Man Who Fell to Earth, and it's unbelievable. It's like a parody, right? It's as much of a parody as the Queen Latifah Equalizer, right? It's literally a parody. And then I don't know. Saturday, I think we got this going out. The Star Trek Discovery Rubicon. Oh God, it's all so awful. Will it just stop? I'm going to be like thankful for Picard for like 30 seconds, right? New SFX came out. The issue gets better with the less woke stuff being produced. Like now, all woke stuff has been like an utter failure. They're a little less insufferable, right? And this Batman movie, I'm actually intrigued for. I just wish I didn't have to go to cinema for it. But you know, I think there should just be more of like different takes on Batman, more like the Elseworlds Batman. It's like, what? Why not? I mean, it's like something new to do with Batman. Do Gotham by Gaslight, right? Why not? Wouldn't that be an awesome movie? Who would you want to direct that? Gotham by Gaslight would be Guy Ritchie, Gotham by Gaslight. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, assume we get the right Guy Ritchie. This is tomorrow's one. What just happened? Media waits from their current day insanity and sees the devastating remains of Star Trek and Doctor Who. Yes, this awakening is coming. I'm telling you. Narrative hitting reality, but this is what I'm really proud of. This is Saturday's video. What Russell D. Davies are we getting for his new take on the future of Doctor Who? So yeah, but on the holy side, maybe we should try Michael Sheen as a Doctor. But what about Lydia West? Says the evil side. So there you go. You know, I wish Russell T. Davies could see these thumbs. Because I know he would love them, right? Because I know him well enough from his work. I know he would like anytime when he's on it, he would like it, right? I wish there's some way that I could maybe I should just at him. I wonder what I think he would like. Do you think he would like it? I think he would like it. Maybe I'll just at him with this. Hey, that's not a bad idea. And anytime I have a thumb, I'm gonna at him, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth doing. Anyway, I was very proud of that thumb. Let me get to the chat. Let's say hello to people. What are we getting tonight? I got a bunch of stuff to get through tonight. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, actually we got we could look at that. Tom Hardy very much scared Charlize Theron while making Mad Max. There's a big Guardian story about that. For a new book about making Mad Max. So I'm very conflicted because I like Tom Hardy on screen. I like him a lot. I think he's one of the greatest actors in the world, right? And I, can take or leave Charlize Theron. However, I know that Seth MacFarlane likes Charlize Theron, which makes me think. And again, I just get the feeling that Seth MacFarlane is a decent bloke in a town of evil people, right? That's the kind of vibe I get. He's the only one who nearly called out Harvey Weinstein, right? So I like Seth MacFarlane. I think him liking somebody moves them up in my estimation. So that makes me more apt to believe her side of the story. But yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at it. It's why we're not getting more Mad Max. There's a new Pixar movie about menstruating. It's weird. That's weird. What culture stuff we can look at? That's the Bill Bailey Doctor Who theme. I was less impressed with that than I thought I would be. We got a bunch of Newswalk stuff. There's a bunch of new merchandise coming out. Yeah, it's like spring is coming, and everyone's like the long winter of Jodie is ending, and you get feeling like new merch is starting to materialize, right? Oh, speaking of which, man, I just plowed through, finished the final story in the 8th Doctor and Charlie one. Oh! After being initially hopeful on this box set, it took me a month to listen to it. It was a drag beyond a drag. Let's have a look at Big Finish. Yeah, it was a real drag, right? It's the best way I can describe it. I would much rather not have been listening to. You know what I want to listen to, and I'm really missing. This is my first week without season 13. I think I'm going to go back to season 12. I'm actually genuinely missing it, right? I need my Dr. Alex fix, which something that I don't think that he nor I never thought anybody would ever hear, especially across an information superhighway. Can you imagine in 1972? Your future self appears and says, "One day, Tzvi, in the future, they'll have machines." Thinking machines that will connect the whole world, and one will be able to have a television studio and broadcast themselves from a thin rectangle of plastic called a phone, right? And they're going to use that to say, "I need my Dr. Alex fix." That would be strange. That would be a strange message to give yourself, wouldn't it? I would not recommend that message. Let's have a quick look at Big Finish. 1 second. Share screen. Sharing screen. Audiobooks on Big Finish. Big Finish for the love of stories. It's the worst tagline ever. It makes me feel so gay. Every time I hear it, I want to put my finger up my ass. And let me tell you, I never want to put my finger up my ass, right? That's like... of the list of things I don't want to do, that's really high, right? That's really, really, really high, right? Oh, this just came out, Earthbound, a bit of Space 1999. I like their Space 1999. It's like I'm waiting for the first lesbian couple, right? What's the over/under on 6 minutes? I reckon 6 minutes. I don't think they can have an episode go 6 minutes without there being a lesbian couple. The 8th of March, I couldn't give a shit. Leave me alone. Not interested. The Outlaws, I don't think I'm interested in that either. But yeah, let's see what's coming. Let's see what's going on. News. Earthbound has landed. Babin ascending there. I'm sorry. Made Babin into a pussy. Not a fan. Not a fan. What's this? They got the cover out for the War Doctor Genesis. That because I got this on pre-order. Okay, do they have the trailer yet? I am intrigued with this, right? I am intrigued with this. Kralls, okay, Daleks. Who is that? Is that the dude from Game of Thrones? So Barristan? I don't know. Let's have a look. See if they have some cast details. Jeffrey Beavers. That was Jeffrey Beavers. That's interesting. Nicola Bryant, Narvin, and Rebecca Knight Romana. Let's have a look again. So that's Narvin. Okay, that's the Master. That's Narvin. Oh, this is interesting. I think this is pretty darn interesting. I'm interested here, like the alternate Romana and who else? They say alternate Romana and Perry. Oh, listen, always like a bit Perry. Never oppose. Never oppose. The Dust Devil, the TARDIS crew are on the run from an unstoppable force. But who is hunting them and why? Will they find the answers in Ridius, or just more questions? Oh, yeah, that's a good lead-in. Lou Morgan, I'm always scared when it's a lady now. That's what Big Finish has done to me. I mean, listen, it's just so much diversity hiring. I just get bit gun shy. I like the cover though. I do like the cover. I just can't wait till they can drop this awful logo. Because as the logo goes, everything comes back to normal again. Okay, that's what I think happens. Apocalypse notwithstanding. Listen, I think if we all want to test the power of prayer, we should all get on our knees and praise the good Lord above, and beseech him that he doesn't let the world go to an end with this being the Doctor Who logo, right? No. All right? I mean, like, really. And it does look like it's designed to slap a new logo on, right? Right, really quickly. They're like, yeah, let's get rid of that. I just want to know what Russell D. Davies are getting. Are we getting good Russell D. Davies or bad Russell D. Davies? I don't know. Are we getting activist or not? Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, you should, if you haven't got the Annihilators, you should get this first episode for free. It's very good. I really liked it. Books and tape normally too long for me. I'm not really into it. Last Centurion couldn't care less. Annihilators, big recommend. Survivor's New Dawn. I'm not going back. I'm out of Shawshank, baby. I'm not going back. Short trips. Nah, I'm out. This wasn't bad. The Cyberman 2-parter at the end. That was pretty darn good. Torchwood, really, the Reese Adventures. Leave me alone. Like, who cares? I mean, like, really? Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, okay, Torchwood was an ensemble piece. These things are like, I don't know, Babe and Ascending. Okay, you got me once. And Space 1999, I bet that's going to be quite good. And a bit of Stingray. Anything can happen in the next half hour. What's coming next month? 8th of March. Couldn't give a shit. The event. Oh, they put a trailer out for this. The Solo. Yeah, should we listen to the trailer? Let's listen to the trailer. Do the video. Should we listen to it on the Twit-Twats? I mean, at least we get to see a little. Yeah, we'll listen to the Twit-Twats. Let's go to Big Finish. Big Finish. Doink. I really got to get the chat. I just realized I totally spaced and got into this. Here we go.
These are dark days. For all the grand titles, these are dark days. Another resident has been taken from us. Who would want to dispose of Time Lords who are already so close?
Okay. These two trailers are shit, okay? I'm sorry. You want to start off with the theme. Get me in. I don't want to hear about your mastery of your literary accomplishments. I want to be entertained by Doctor Who.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Fourth Doctor Adventures, Solo.
No. Hello?
Oh, hello. Pleased to meet you.
You can't park here.
I'm so awfully sorry.
Well, you'll have to move it. Look! The flickering glow over there!
And behind us, too. I'm very sorry, old Hackney, but the fire appears to be growing all around us.
Well, I mean, at least we've got Tom Baker now, right? At least we've got a bit. At least I mean, that's why we're here. We turn up. Okay.
Apologies, brothers.
No matter.
Sorry.
I've heard word. Words reached me. A time capsule in the library.
Doctor, this is appalling. I'm afraid it's unlikely to be dignified. Consider the implications, young man. Infinite library. An infinite fire.
Doctor!
Amphelon, how good to see you.
I'm just hoping it's better than this trailer. I've already bought it, okay? I'm just hoping it's better than this trailer. It's dragging a bit for me. I don't know about you. I am to rescue and have you escorted down to Gallifrey. Okay.
I am to arrest you and have you escorted down to Gallifrey.
Two residents down there, you say?
Honourable Lorick, he's a crotchety old soul. And Eminent Sedania.
Sedania, later the Brydonian Academy.
That's her. You wouldn't get her bad books.
No talking at the back, please.
Yes, miss. Sorry, miss. May I ask a question, miss?
You may not.
Okay, so it seems to be. I know. I'm kind of irritated by this now. Is this like a Tom Baker origin story sort of thing? I don't know. Okay. Well, they got a lot of Gallifrey stuff going on in the graphic. I do like what they do that with the they make it look like like rock the Gallifrey symbol with like the explosion behind it. I mean, I think that's very cool.
I'm not afraid to say I often did.
The doctor is on the stand.
I know I have a habit of barging in just as anyone's vanishing or keeling over or a president's getting shot or whatnot. But trust me in this. I am innocent.
Dark times. Dark times.
Well, I think this is excellent news.
Okay, I'm hearing some weird noises down here. I don't know if they're being picked up on the tape. And there's a light down the far end of the tunnel.
Hello? Anyone down there? Hello?
All right, so now it sounds like we're in the next story, which sounds like it's like a most haunted sort of thing, right? I know. Let's keep trying to work it out.
What were we saying?
2 members of personnel disappearing without a trace.
Where do you think you're going, old girl? Huh? Where do you think you're going?
Gordon Mines. I've heard him talking in the office. There have been sightings. Strange lights and
The witch.
All right, so we got a Gallifrey story, and we got. I'm actually kind of bored with this. Ugh, leave me alone. Here, this is the thing. This is why I remember. This is why I came here to talk about this release, which was not very good. This one annoyed the hell out of me. Okay, we have 4 stories. The Mummy Speaks. I remember was the best of the bunch by Alan Barnes. I'll go with the blurb later. Eclipse. Okay, I'll do it now. I'll do it some justice. The Carnival de Paris, 1841, amid sideshow hence. The Doctor and Charlie discover something truly novel, an ancient Egyptian mummy that speaks, despite being dead for 4,000 years. Yeah, this was a fun story. This was actually a fun story, but here's the thing: all the stories in this box set are just too frivolous and lightweight, and like they're all too cute, and they're all too proud of themselves, and they all feel like, oh, look at me, I'm a little cutie pie. This was the only one that was actually like a story. But what the mummy has to say translates to terror for the TARDIS twosome. And proclaims doom for the entire world. Doom! Yes, that was actually good. I remember that story was good. And it used its like 2-part, 30-minute episode things quite nicely. Right? I like that. Eclipso. Listen, Lisa McMarlin. Okay. You know, there used to be an expression saying don't have a chip on your shoulder. Right? It's fallen out of fashion, and now it's a shame. Okay. The collection of noun for a swarm of moths is an eclipse. When the chittering nightmare hellstrung descend from the forest canopy to the planet Pteron, they threaten to snuff out the lives of the human settlers below. Wanting to know what stirred up the hellstrung, the Doctor and Charlie venture deep into the woods as darkness falls. Yeah, no, it was just agonizingly somebody being woke and just screaming what they think about how terrible things are and based on nonsense, and she liked Charlie because Charlie didn't have any opportunities. Excuse me, she came from the R101, crashed, which is where she came from, after women had the right to vote. Yeah, no, I understand. Listen, darling. There was this thing called the Holocaust, right? It wasn't fun for Jews, right? Let's move on, baby. Let's just move on. Listen. I want to tell you. Yeah, there's lots of things happened before we were born. Who gives a shit, right? Essentially, the slaying of the writhing mass. That was by Eddie Rompson. Yeah, it was disappointing. It was again too cutesy. It was and a reasonably confusing time loop that was unnecessary and signposted and too smug. That's what it was. Smug. That was just too smug. And Heart of Orion was a pointless sequel, right? To Sword of Orion, which wasn't very good. It wasn't a great sequel to not a great original story, which was not a great story that was copied from an audiovisual story when Nick Briggs was the Doctor. And that was the version where it was good, right? This thing is just... it was a real snoozer. It's a real drag to get through. So I hope that was going to be a recommend, but sadly, no, it was not. Fine. Finally, let's get to the chat. 1 second. I'll pull up some eye candy. What am I looking for? That's the one. I do love that. I really love this thumb. I genuinely like it. There you go. I've noticed there hasn't been quite enough TNA in my thumbs of late. I got to I got to up the smut content. I do apologize. I do apologize for the flaccidity of everything else. Chancellor Glass said, "Icky thought, Rabbi. Hope to be tuning in. I hope you're tuning in as well." I understand why I nearly died laughing when I experienced Whittaker pretending to be Doctor Who. Well, yeah, you got to laugh, mate. Well, that was a long time ago. That was like 5 hours ago. Okay, well, I hope you made it back. I see the last Queen of Scotland is trying to be relevant again. I didn't see that. We're talking about the Queen who's got corona. Right. Here's the thing I feel about the Queen and the royal family. I love the Queen and the royal family. Like every English person, I love them. I'm very protective of the Queen and our royal. But I just wish you'll shut up, all of you. Okay. And also, I'm still don't understand why Andrew did anything wrong. And everybody said he used a prostitute. Yes, that's correct. It seemed to be he was presented with an attractive young lady who was willing to have sex with him and pretended to enjoy it, right? So I don't know what to tell you. Like it's that seems to be. If she was like going no, then it's wrong. But if she's going yes, what's a guy to do? I'm sorry. It just I wonder how the financial things are arranged with that sort of thing. Right, because nobody says it out loud, but how do you arrange it? And I guess it's when money's no object, right? You're just like, this is how much it costs. Okay, Dr. Alice is here. Yay, Barrowman versus the big C. Yes, and ITV. I think John Barrowman just conquers the universe, right? That's what I think. John Barrowman conquers the universe. Dr. Alex, do you have anything else that you're going to be doing? Because I don't know. I wonder maybe it's some original fiction. That'd be awesome. I just missed the fix. I hate to tell you, I'm kind of like the gods of Ragnarok. Entertain us. BD Rich is here. Hey, well, Rabbi was right. There was going to be a Western world. There goes Western world. Vote for clowns. Live in a circus again. Well, really, that's the thing. Oh, this is before I even started. That's the thing. How is this not going to explode? Really? Listen, I think it would have probably exploded with Trump, maybe, but I don't think it would have got started with Trump, right? Because I think everyone's like, knows he's crazy. or they think he's crazy. When I don't know, crazy. I don't think he's like he knows what he's doing. Is what it looks like to me. But it's amazing how everybody's claiming victory. Oh yeah, that proves me right. Everybody's saying the same thing, no matter where you are. Things are not looking good for all. That is true. Ethan Buckheimer's here, but I think it's all going to be okay. I mean, I think there's going to be shit go down, but I think it's ultimately going to be okay. It's about listen. I maintained there was going to be an unraveling of the Western world. It's happened about a year later than I thought. Right? I thought it was going to be more miraculous. No, I think the march has been very. It's been. Fast enough that it's scary. I mean, like Canada just happened, right? Canada's huge, right? Canada's like what? Like a Western world democracy became a dictatorship, right? And now they're gonna pursue any dissent. It's like that's a dictatorship. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's freedom of speech at that point. If there's not equal application of law, then it's not free. You live in a Canada became a South American junta, and like really quickly. It's the weirdest thing, right? It's the weirdest thing. I mean, and it's not like anybody's like, "Oh yay, we're really happy," but everybody was unhappy about it, right? It's the weirdest thing. I mean, and now this happened, right? I mean, like, I find this. Less disturbing than Canada, less disturbing than Australia, right? This is, I don't know. It's like that time that tiger ate one of Siegfried Royd's tiger ate somebody in a Vegas show, right? And they said, "Oh no, he went crazy." No, that's what tigers do. When they're riding around on a unicycle, that's when they're crazy, right? That's what they do with other stuff. Okay, Beanie Rich is here. Darren M is here. Oh, Darren M, Canada. What's going on, man? That's crazy. Disaster area. Logan 5. There is no sanctuary. There is no sanctuary, Logan 5. That is very true. There's nowhere to run, baby. Nowhere to run, baby. It's been going for a long time, but as many sides in the mainstream media are loving it. They caused it. Excuse me. Okay, the Biden just reinstated the Trump sanctions, right? That he took off instantly, and we all went, "Well, why are you doing that? What? What's going on?" And he's like, "No, it's crazy like a fox." Okay. And then this happened, and then they hacked the pipeline, the American pipeline, and then because they had no fear, of America. Why do they have no fear of America? Here, let me show you why. Okay, this is crazy. Where is it? Over here. This is Jack Posobiec, and one of my favorite journalists. It's funny now. You have to just like find journalists you like. You can't just like pick up a newspaper, right? I mean, listen, I there's one thing having like one spin or another spin, but like what? Yeah, 1 second, where is it? It must be this one. Okay, imagine what message this sent to Russia and China. This the world sees all of this as well. It didn't have to be this way. I mean, like, what did they think was going to happen? Like, really? What? Let's zoom in. What did you think was going to happen when you put this out? Right? What did you think was going to happen? Everywhere. Do you think everyone's going to go, "Oh, that's so stunning and brave"? What did you think was going to happen when that idiot CIA commercial where he said, I am a proud Latino, Black, Hispanic, non-binary possessing, I don't know what she was, or he, or whatever it bloody was, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think's going, like, they're going to think you're an idiot pussy. Oh, it's really, you put that out and you're surprised people treat you like a pussy. Really? I guess, okay. Man, I hate to say I told you so, but I love to say it as well. Okay, I'm nearly at the beginning of the show, okay? Mr. PC Gamer Forever is here. How you doing? Mr. PC Gamer Forever! Sorry, I said it wrong. I had to, do the whole thing. The Solar Engines is here. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone and the Rabbi is having a good day. I am having a freaking awesome day, right? I am freaking day. My wife, however, is dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder from living with me, being bonkers for years, right? Like she's been on edge for a long time. And trying to come down from it, and I'm like, it's fine. Take your time. I'm like, well, it's your own process. You don't just hate being right, my friend. I always say it's a simcha. It is a joy whenever I'm wrong. Okay, whenever I'm wrong, it's always good news. Yeah, listen. Okay, I mean, I just how is this not going to go from bad to worse? How with this brain thrust? I mean, like again with Biden like Biden and Harris. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Really? What do you think will happen? Mr. Jekyll Hyde is here. What's up? How you doing, sir? This was going to be like April hysteria will change nothing. I'm hoping that's the way it's going to go, right? Because every time I think, oh, this is it, it never is. It never is, right? I thought it was last year when there was that little like Israel war. I really thought that was it, right? I was like, here we go, and it wasn't, right? I thought this is it a few times, and like, it's not. So I'm hoping you're right there, DC, right? No Russian ever called you racist. That is true. I mean, like, it is somewhat refreshing, isn't it? I mean, really. I mean, like, yeah, okay, yeah, they're a dictatorship, but they let you know they're a dictatorship, and it seems I know what it's like living in Russia now. It might be. I have no clue. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I would feel safe. Listen, as long as what I wanted is what Putin wanted, I will feel reasonably assured that I will get what I wanted. Right? If you put it out, and it's like, I don't know what he wants, right? I don't know what's going on, right? See, this is the drawback of doing everything from my wacky point of view, which is like not looking at the world, but looking at things, from a spiritual, heavenly level, right? Soy boy Kai Starmer is in charge. Like, yeah, oh God, we're all forget it. Crystal Solar, how you doing, sir? Gesture of Russian bot. I saw that actually. Yeah, I like why would he come after me, mate? I don't this ain't my fight, mate. We don't just think Boris Winnie, MP or Labour, right? I mean, we will not show a good option. You made the right choice. Don't get me wrong. You made the right choice, but bloody hell, that's like, this is when you want a Winston Churchill, right? This is not when you want a Boris bloody Johnson. I mean, it's not even like it's got Trump to hold his hand and tell him what to do, right? Because I mean, you had a feeling when that was happening that things were going to be okay. But like, listen, we're just about over here. We got Bennett. Oh my God, he's such a doofus. But to his credit, he kept the government running, right? He's actually kept the government open. So that's quite an impressive feat. But I'm not sure if I said in my last stream, there was this holy book called the Zohar. And it says, somebody told me that, I haven't seen it inside, that the Arabs will control the land of Israel for 9 months before the coming of the Messiah or something like that, okay? That's how I understood it, right? I might be wrong, right? But you could argue that that's where we are right now, because the government is held together by the Arab parties. There's only like 3 seats, and it's holding it together. Like, without their boom, they're gone. So that could be that, and that's up in about a month and a half. So there you go. That's the timeline for things spinning out the world and going crazy. LTV finally died last night, says Solar Engines. I had to go out and buy spend 240 quid for a new one. Listen, you're lucky you did it now. In 2 months from now, it'll be 400 quid for a new one. You've no idea what's going to happen, mate. Right? I get, especially if China goes into Taiwan. Right? Forget it. You won't get the chips anymore. Everything's going to get more expensive. Right? Honestly, you're best putting any capital you have into things tangible right now, I think. Because, like a security force. Matthew Powder, how you doing, sir? Glory to the new Russian Emperor, says TZ. Well, that's very welcoming of you. There was what's it? I can't remember what Doctor Who novel it was. I think it was by Kate Orman, where it was like you have lots of alternate doctors. And there was one alternate third doctor that just surrendered to the Martians, surrendered to the Ice Warriors. And they come every couple of times a year and do a parade, and that's basically it. Right? And they look after us, and everyone's happy and it's quiet. That's kind of funny. Lottie is here. How you doing, sir? I think we're doing a Paul Devine. How are you doing? Devine. Divine? I'm going to go for Divine. Yeah, you struck me as a divine gentleman, sir. Cy Nix is here. How are you? There we go. Whizzing through the chat. Luke fret. Well, listen, you're at the right place, mate. We're all fretting. Okay, we're all fretting. Mischance to put half halo above the good RTD's head, Rabbi. I was thinking about that, but I thought that was too much. I could still add it in, I guess. But I don't know. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with your feminine ways. Oh, Chancellor Goth is here. Hell, everyone. How are you doing, sir? Charlie Theron, the throwband. I've never thought she was hot, right? I never went, when I saw her. Not my type. Too athletic. What about says coom sounds? I have no idea what that means. Oh, cooming. You thump. Charlize. Okay, she's very popular. BBC for the love, big finish for the love of BBC activism. They really do love it. I mean, that's the thing. Although they're good releases of late, right? It's that Charlie and Eighth Doctor one painful. I don't know. I'll tell you how the Space 99 one is. It only just came out today. I might try and listen to it in bed. I'm never going to do it. I always say I'm going to try and listen to it in bed. Never, ever, ever do. Rush them all, crush them all. Yeah, because he's smarter, right? And don't they have like the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world? So, I mean, there's that. And he said, we will do anything. I mean, like, did he just say that in the speech? Yeah. Hey, look, don't oppose us. Oh, firstly, okay, the Ukrainians, they sent out a thing saying to all Ukrainians, go and report and take up arms. You're now conscripted. That's always bad news. Okay, when they do that, it's always bad news. Just hold a pitchfork. I'm like, no, I'm staying home. Thank you, because Putin said if I don't oppose you, I'm fine. Just my ankle. I'll stay here. Farting, was that Wang Chang's girlfriend? I think it was. If you're supposed to be the superior race of the universe, why do you try climbing so bye-bye? I watched that last other week. And again, it's so freaking obvious how much Lala Ward really, really super is into the older gentleman of Tom Baker, right? Oh my God, so into it. Somewhat perverse into it. Lonnie, how you doing, sir? Autumn Morabales, how are you? You're right, speaking and checking. Hello. How are you, sir? Darren M. Okay, nothing. I thought you were saying hello to me. Sorry, my mistake. Fine, whizzing through. She cried. Russia trying to seize Chernobyl. Why? Yes, let's get that radioactive slag heap that destroyed us. We want that back. Is that in Ukraine? I didn't know that. That was incredible TV show. That Chernobyl TV show, that was awesome, right? Awesome beyond awesome. Mistake after mistake, blunder after blunder, mistake, lies, cover-ups, mass legacy shield media has led to this point where Ukraine And also Doctor Who, side parallels, lasting effects. It's Trump being like, listen, they made it forbidden for Trump to do anything with Russia, right? Trump wanted to engage with Russia and avoid all this stuff, right? But they said, no, because they said, oh, you're a Russian spy. How stupid. Excuse me. Well, just taking a swig of a drink. I mean, like, so he couldn't do anything with Russia. It's the only front he didn't touch, and look where it is. Peace for 4 years, and then the arse clowns come back again. Oh my God, they're all such idiots. And it's like business as usual for them. It's like they want small little proxy wars. I don't think this is going to spin out of control. Right? I mean, I don't know how, but I think so. It's going to happen. There we go. Yes, the crazy are obsessed in the past. They don't understand. Yeah, exactly. That is true. Paul Taylor, how you doing? Is menstrual acrossing menstrual and minstrel? I thought minstrel. I think. I guess it must be. I guess I missed out the U. I didn't get a spell check on that. Normally it flashes up. That's already. Jodie Whittaker doesn't go back in time and have to do the speech to Jennifer and Daleks. Let's all hope and pray that does happen. Right, that's the thing I want to hear most in the world. That would be wonderful. In fact, maybe I should do a medley or great speeches by Jodie, like of other doctors. What is it? 1 second. I think we're going to do that. 1 second. Genesis of the Daleks. Have I the right speech? They got it right here. Okay, here we go. Hey, Thump. Do have the right. Simply touch one wire against it, and that's it. Icky Thump, I can do it. I can do it all myself. Be stunning and brave. The Daleks cease to exist. Hundreds of millions of thousand generations can live without fear, and I'll be the bestest ever in peace and never know the word Dalek. Oh, I'm doing it now. Click, click, click. Oh God, yeah, it'll be a bit different, right? Okay, 1 sec. Let's do Ark in Space. Ark in Space. Humanity speech. They don't have the text. I have to produce more of these. Okay. Oh my God. I think we might hit on something awesome. Maybe I can do a Jodie Whittaker version of season 13. That'd be hilarious. Oh my God. Trudeau is a very strange man. He's a very, very strange man. That is true. That is true. We are not disagreeing. Castro Jr. Yes, absolutely. Cannon says yesterday's user. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, apart from the truckers whose lives are now being systematically, or anybody who gave them a cup of tea. I mean, that is crazy beyond crazy. And then he came on TV next day and said, "We stand against authoritarians." Really? Did nobody advise him about this? Is they're so weird. They're all so weird. Darren Madison, how you doing, sir? I mean, honestly, I mean, like, that's basically the bottom line. Politicians, they're just weird, right? They shouldn't be in charge of anything. Oh my God. I think that's probably why Putin's doing better than anyone else. He's not a politician. He's like still, KGB. Yeah, I said, no, I mean, you can do what they say, or you can wake up in morning with testicle floating in glass by bed. It is your choice. I just ride on a horse without shirt. Why not? I don't remember. Corona says funny. I don't remember Biden's win at all. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. There we go. Whizzing through the chat. We got to get some things. Okay, I got distracted. Still remember the black cloud passing over Britain '86. I do remember that too, actually. I'm a massive third-party Chinese KO and improvement toy collector. Okay. Masterpiece mainly. If you're a Transformer collector like me, order what you can now while they're still cheap. China, yeah, listen, I'll be amazed if China doesn't go into Taiwan. But does it even have to? Can't they just like put a? I mean, this is what really needs to happen. Once, if America Afghanistan's Ukraine, which they're going to do, right? They're going to do that. You know they're going to do that. I know they're going to do that. The only people who don't know they're going to do that is them. But they're going to Afghanistan Ukraine. They're absolutely going to do that. When that happens, China doesn't even need to go into Taiwan. They can just say, listen, do you want to make a deal where we control you and you're one of us again? Or we could, you could come in willingly or not. Adam Warlock says, Rabbi, you've had this pic on screen way too long. Could you put the pic of Perry on screen? You are right, sir. You are. I apologize. Perry Doctor Who. That was a terrible thing I did. Let's find a good picture of Perry. There you go. One second. Let's add sexy in. Sexy Perry Doctor Who. Let's see what we come up with now. Hey! Ahoy! 1 second. There you go. And that's because I have been bad. Like the blue outfit the best. I have to tell you, I do like the blue outfit the best. Blue Perry is still my favorite, right? I quite a big fan. Although this is quite a good image, I think. That works. That does the trick. I like this one too. I know. I think this is a great Perry pose, right? Let's go up. Let's go to tools, large, because that's yes, they are. There you go. Oh man, what is it? Come back here. Many a sleepless night was made by this thing. There you go. Oh, okay, that's perfection. Yes, Barry, you read whatever that is. You are very, very studious. Very, very studious. Look at the 1920s parallels. Stock market crash. That's the other thing, right? There's already massive inflation, and now they're saying the gas prices are going to go through the roof, which are called superinflation. Superinflation or massive inflation. Chernobyl's northwest Kiev, really? Yeah, we want back. No, you keep the Chernobyl bit. And the Russian spy Trump stuff was all done by Hillary Clinton. Exactly. I mean, and look, Joe Biden has received a lot of money via Hunter Biden in the dodgy deal from Ukraine. So I guess that's why their borders are important and America's aren't. I mean, you guys need to be paying off Biden. If America pays off Biden, like whatever Ukraine paid them, you just do a whip round. He'll look after you too. He'll do the borders. He'll do whatever he wants. Swimsuit Perry's good. I like this Perry. This is my favorite Perry. I have to tell you, I've seen them all. For lots of slow motion. Looking for that season 22. That crisp Blu-ray quality. The crisp Blu-ray quality. Two Dogs of Perry seems to be wearing JNT's Hawaiian shirt. Well, that's the thing. Look, Colin Baker was totally a JNT self-insert, wasn't he? Right? Totally a JNT self-insert. Fine. Let's get to the. Shall we start the show? We're an hour in. Why not? Let's go crazy. I don't know. Is it early enough? I don't know. Maybe we should put some more Perry on. Where should we start? Okay. David Bowie, Man Who Fell to Earth. This is so sad. So sad. So I saw a news story. There's a new version of The Man Who Fell to Earth. I'm like, well, I'm interested. Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? You tell me. What is this? Because I am all agog, right? So there's a black woman in it. So guess where this is going?
I was sent to find you.
I would say, if you haven't seen Nick Rogue's original Man Who Fell to Earth, it's a mesmerizing, interesting, and very strange movie, right? It's non-linear, and it's not clear what's going on, right? You're not clear if it's a delusion, not clear if it's real, right? It's you get a feeling it is real, but you're not even sure what his agenda is, other than you think there's some kind of problem on this planet that he's come to fix somehow, and he's got a wife and kid that are dying, or thinks they're dying. Again, it's all very indistinct, right? Which is really nice, right? Not so much with this trailer.
There's a door in front of you. On the other side is something I could never imagine.
So yeah, you will notice that everything in this is black, right? Now that's fine. That's fine. What it does, it makes it a black show, which is a pity. It'd be much better if it was an American show about American people, which should be about a blended audience. Like it should be about a blended society, because that's what America always was. Right, it should. I think it should be the proportional demographic should be what they are.
They're gonna take the house next month. I'm always working.
Yeah. So again, we got this like socialism nonsense that it's never fair. Capitalism is evil. The man's always out to get. Excuse me. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, there are problems with capitalism. I would say the biggest problems with capitalism are generational wealth, right? People having things they didn't earn, right? That's a problem. If you think the point of life is to grow and become more than you are, become a better human being, then being born into wealth and privilege is a disadvantage rather than an advantage, right? It makes it makes them look at the world saying, yeah, I understand it's an easier life, but it's a better life. No, I don't think it is at all. But again, the point is the reward for work put in that capitalism, that basic capitalist society offers, has done more to bring people out of poverty than any other system. It's just because you're given a fair shake and you can make good and you can do better for your kids, and that's what everybody did. And it was great, right? And for those who could, right? I believe there should be a social safety net, of course, right? It's but like this nonsense that socialism will come and cure all your ills. It never works. It never, ever, ever, ever works, right? Even the kibbutz, look at the kibbutzes here in Israel, right? Everybody started them is just kind of depressed about it, right? It's just, they never work. Anyway, so yeah, we have that, and PD Richard, I bet she blames Trump for repossessing her home. Yeah, I bet they do, even though, again, nobody did better under Trump. I mean, do you remember how good it was then? You're right. You wait to see how bad it's about to be in 6 months.
Molly has no one.
Well, where's his bloody father? If I don't mind me asking, why does he have no one? Was he killed by an evil white policeman? Or did he just skip out? Like, it's not uncommon, right? Right? Where's his father?
I saw something.
Because, okay, the world is impossible as for a black woman. So we had to have a solution that was literally out of this world.
It freaked me out.
I was sent to find you.
I'm talking to someone from another planet.
So am I.
Do you have anyone?
I mean, let's do it wrong. I really like this actor. I think he's very, very good. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Chris, right? I think he's great, and I think he would have been great casting in a non-agenda filled version of this, right? That's the thing that really freaking annoys me, right? He could definitely bring that otherworldness that David Bowie brought, right? And he is doing it, right? And he really is doing it. You'll see in the trailer. But it's just a freaking tragedy, right? It's a freaking tragedy that he's in this like agenda-driven garbage. I mean, it's like it's such a waste, right? And like, remaking this movie in itself is a weird idea, but why call it the Man Who Fell to Earth? What if you're so fundamentally changing it, and you are changing it to be a polemic on how bad America is, right? Which is, yes, very clearly that's what's going on for black people, and for, like if that's what you just call it something else, the brother from another planet, right? Yeah, you can probably get that cheaper. Like, why? If your story is worth telling and hearing, why do you need to package it into something else? Now, I say this about Big Finish a lot. Why don't they just put a woke sticker on their woke releases, right? They just make woke. Like, if you're so sure that everybody wants this woke garbage, just tell us, and then tell us up front at the pre-orders. Woke, really? Like, have it go through a woke council. Right? And if it's woke, it's woke. Right? So, but no.
The family, children.
They are waiting for me.
And they're also black, because skin color is really important when you travel interdimensionally.
If they survived. My planet is dying. Earth is on the same trajectory.
Oh, there we go. Can I just point out? Okay. In a month from now, when you're paying double the amount of money for gas in America, when you're paying $6, $7, $8 a gallon, a liter for gas, or whatever, no, a gallon, I think. So, in America. Oh, there you go. Meggie, would you like to come and join us? Hey, I'll send you a link. I would like your if you're available. I'd love your commentary. 1 second. We got to go over here. Got to go to Twit Twats, massages. Yep. Okay, if you're busy, no problem. But I'm sending you the link right now. Yeah, this is super woke, right? This is super woke. Yeah. Okay. Again. It's not like you use less gas. Here's the thing. That you stop fracking so you can't have cheap gas and be energy independent. It's not like you're using less gas because of that. You're just buying it from Russia, and Russia now is a major exporter of gas, right? Like, it's not like you're using less gas. You're just paying more for it because you're smart. Oh.
Can you help me?
I like him. Okay, he's very, very good. Okay, it looks like he does a great job in this as well.
You are a scientist. You have the potential for all things.
Yes, you have the potential for all things because you're a stunning and brave woman of color. Ah.
I need to know where he's from.
Oh, he's a white man. Ew, he must be bad.
And I need to know what he's doing here.
They know what you are.
April Brew got out.
Go. Take him. Now.
Oh, yeah, she's a bad person.
Now.
I brought you here to finish what I started. This is how we all survive.
So he's saying, instead of changing our culture around energy use, right? He's saying he can just invent a new technological way of making power. Okay, good, fine. Ugh. Just leave it all alone, okay? Just leave it all freaking alone. Right? I mean, for God's sake, what's this? Oh, there he goes. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How you doing?
My God! What? What a lovely movie. Nick Rogue. What a lovely freaking movie, right? It's interesting. You know, it was enigmatic. Why?
What is this thing that you've just shown just now? Sorry, I came in halfway through it.
I will watch it again. This is The Man Who Fell to Earth. You know The Man Who Fell to Earth?
The David Bowie film, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it?
I saw it once a long time ago, yeah.
It's a weird art house movie, okay? It's a weird art. That's all it is. This is woke. Did you see the whole trailer?
No, only what you've shown, but everything's going woke. I'm actually stop watching Resident Alien now because that's just super woke now. And
I thought it came back on the fourth episode. I thought the fourth episode wasn't.
No, it didn't.
As painful as the third episode.
Listen, name me one strong male in that last episode, the fourth episode.
No, I can't remember.
There isn't any.
Normally the cop is though.
No, he told the girl to pee off. Remember when he was in a restaurant, he told the girl to pee off because she mentioned something that was quite sensitive to him, and he ends up drinking on his own, doesn't he? At the ending of the thing, the mayor was complete wimp when it came to the other mayor. His wife told the other mayor off. It wasn't him. Right? Everyone, including the alien, gets told off by women. I'm sorry, but I reject this.
I hear what you're saying. Listen,
reject this.
I hear what you're saying.
What is it?
Well, listen. Thank God.
Doesn't make any sense.
Thank God. You know, like you know, America and the Western world are about to get its ass handed to them. But thank God they won't be misgendering anybody. You know.
Yeah, I guess. I'm pretty scared what Russia's doing at the moment, though. It's pretty scary.
How much warning have I given you?
Oh, I know you have. But...
Like, the whole point of me saying it's all gonna. You're like, really? The whole point of it was you could like be emotionally prepared for this.
Well, you know, if it kicks off, no one's going to survive, and it makes no sense. You know, everybody's just going to die.
I think it will survive, but I think it's going to be. Look, I think it's miraculous, mate. I think this is the end of days.
I hope not. Because I've still got lots of life in me.
No.
So.
Okay, this is the Jewish end of days. We all get to live.
Okay. well, that's made me happy.
Yeah, no, beating the swords into plows. That's essentially where we're heading. I think we'll be within 6 months.
Yeah, I hope not. But anyway,
I
just hope I find
okay, what's the downside of us all being nice to each other?
No, there's no downside to that.
So why would you hope not?
I just hope that it doesn't go to the point where you're right about Armageddon. That's
happening. That's happening.
Thanks, mate. It's made us all happy.
I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, the analogy I've always given is this, right? Okay, the Titanic set sail, right? You know the famous story, and the captain says, God himself could not sink this ship, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're a good God-fearing person and you're on that boat. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get the next one. Now, do you know, it was April 14th. It's going to get hit by an iceberg and go down, right? No. You know, something's going to happen. You suspect something's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
That's where you're suspecting something's going to happen. As I said, I just hope that it doesn't get to the point where it gets worse and a lot of people suffer along the way.
Okay.
A lot.
Let me ask you. With all the players involved, right, and their brilliant competence from Biden, Bojo, Kamala Harris. How is this not gonna up, mate? And how is it? You know what? You know where we are right now? We're in Only Fools and Horses, right? Where they're holding out the sheet for the chandelier. That's where we are right now. Now, brace yourself, Rodney. That's where we are.
Well, as I said, you got to hope for the best. That's all I'm saying. Just hope for the best.
Okay, well, listen. I was going to hold out a little bit, see if I had another guest coming in, but maybe I'll look at this with you.
So this is The Man That Fell to Earth, but it's who's playing the main character?
Christopher.
Oh, the guy that was him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. That
All
was
right,
the Australian foreplay way of bringing you on.
Is it
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I haven't warmed it up yet. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to scratch my balls when you put me in the Hello.
Don't hold back, baby. Don't hold back.
Yeah. So I've just been listening. Well, almost as interested. Just been listening to the Prime Minister. Are you okay, boys? What's going down?
Oh, what was he saying?
What's he say?
To be fair, it's you're looking at the House of Commons at the moment. Most of them are fairly united. Somebody just asked, probably not a stupid question. I think it was somebody just asked about football, which seems a bit trivial to me when Russia's just invaded. But there we are. Whatever. Yes. What's going on with you two? What have I walked?
Well, we're talking about the woke man who fell to earth. But then we started talking about the apocalypse coming, and I just said, "What? Like, really? How does this take you by surprise? How much warning could I possibly have given you guys? Really?
He said he did tell us, didn't he? Everybody, he did tell us. Hello, everybody in the chat. Good to see you.
He did say yes. He did say. I must give that to him.
I have to tell you though, the woke man who fell to earth. Have you seen this? Have you seen the original Man Who Fell to Earth?
I have the Nick Rogue film from the 70s.
Beautiful movie.
It's exquisite.
Yeah. So here, look, check out this. See if you can see if there's any agenda going on in this.
I think Alex Kurtzman's involved in this.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
In front of you.
Yeah, watch this. This is terrible.
On the other side is something I could never imagine.
They're gonna take the house next month.
I'm always working. Molly has...
I mean, this is like a bingo card of woke, right? Black people struggling under the finger of the thumb of the man, right? Capitalism, bad. Oh, keeps the workers down, right? Now we have a single parent family, like an absentee father family. Where's the father? He's like, oh, he doesn't have a... where is he? Why don't you have a house and a job? And what's wrong with you people? Yes, things will be shitty if you don't just grow up. Yes, that is true.
I reject Hollywood's version of life. Every time I see it in a TV show, I just stop watching. I reject it because that's not the way life is. So there you go.
It's from her point of view, the entire thing, is it? Naomi?
Well, wait for it. It'll get worse.
It's no one.
I saw something. It freaked me out.
The idea is that life is so awful for a black person in America. So awful. The only solution can come from the stars.
Oh, I see.
I was sent to find you.
I'm talking to someone from another planet.
So am I.
Okay, so here's something that really, really annoys
Starman.
me. Right? Starman, yeah. Okay, two things that really annoy me. Firstly, this is a fantastic actor, right? This is an actor. What's his
Two
name?
fantastic actors. Chiwetel Ejiofor and Naomi Harris.
Yep.
And they're so wasted on this agenda-filled garbage. And they could. I would have seen A Man Who Fell to Earth with him in it playing the role. I mean, he seems perfect for the role, right?
No, but it doesn't matter that he's black and he's an alien, and it doesn't matter that she's black. What matters is how they carry on the story beyond this point. If they carry on the story beyond this point and it's completely woke and all white men are evil and all that stuff, then I will stop watching. That's it.
Wait a minute, there's more.
Do you have anyone? A family? Children?
They are waiting for me if they survived. My planet is dying. Earth is on the same trajectory.
Oh, there we go. Greta Thunberg. By the way, when the price of it, we're already facing hyperinflation, right? Now we're jacking up the price of gas by about 50%. Like a barrel of crude was selling 2 weeks ago for $48. Now it's selling for over $100. Right? Like, I'm not joking. Why? Because Russia is one of the major exporters of oil in the world. Now we all have sanctions against them, which means there's less oil, which means it's more expensive, which means everything's more expensive when we're already experiencing hyperinflation.
Well, maybe we should just all get electric cars and be done with it.
Okay, what do you think powers the electric?
I have no
Oil.
idea.
Just because it's electric when it comes out your bloody socket doesn't mean it's not a turbine being driven essentially by oil.
Well, I'll have to figure out a way of
want it
actually
cleaner and
making
quicker,
things work
nuclear
without
power.
oil, don't they? They'll have to figure it out. Get Elon Musk on the case. He'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, he's actually shit, but they don't like him. I think.
I know.
But like everything's about that, and that's if it doesn't go tits up, right? That's the best case scenario.
So I've just
anyway, let's take our mind off it and keep watching this.
Oh, that's better. Got them snagged.
You are a scientist.
You're a scientist because you're
She's a scientist.
Yeah,
and stunning and brave.
She's a scientist.
Potential for all things.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's
And
going
you can
down
do
the woke
anything.
road.
Yeah,
But as I said, I reject this stuff. I reject. This isn't life. This isn't even fiction life.
This
you
looks
know what I mean?
absolute bollocks. It really
does.
The
Yeah.
potential for all things.
I need to know where he's from, and I need
Oh, bad man white.
to know what he's doing here.
They know what you are.
Bill Nighy.
Go. Take him. Now.
And they're all white.
I brought you here to finish what I started. This is how we all survive.
The woke that fell to earth.
The woke that fell to earth. Yeah, it is. It is.
It's one thing to watch a trailer. I mean, I'm not going to watch this show. It's one thing to watch a trailer for a show that doesn't look like it could have ever been any good at all. But to see something that's loaded with that much talent on screen that looks that pretty,
yes,
and know it's going to be just unrelenting bilge for 8 hours. What a waste of money. No, I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to watch this.
No one's going to watch that.
It's not as worse as the
Lily Ray's here. How you doing, Lily Ray? And CK Charlie Chats is here. How you doing? Okay. I think we need to cheer ourselves up.
Yeah, hold on. It's not as worse as the Elvis trailer. Have you seen that one?
That's fantastic.
No,
the Elvis trailer is awesome. I mean,
Rubbish.
it goes on a bit too long. It tells you the
And
entire story.
Elvis looks feminine for some reason. Yeah. Have you not seen the trailer?
Mind you, he was considered to be very pretty back.
He
I'm
looks
not a big
feminine,
Elvis-
and it's
Yeah, I've
Baz
seen it.
Luhrmann that's directing. So,
Baz
that
Luhrmann.
says it all,
you know.
really. Let's face it. So,
What is
Elvis
Baz-
was a man's man. He looked, and also Elvis had a tan as well because he was
I've
part
got to be honest.
Cherokee.
I
Whatever.
turned off the trailer about halfway through because I didn't want to be told the entire story. And
we know the entire story of Elvis.
well, I don't because I'm not a massive Elvis fan. You see, I don't. I've got funny enough. I've got John Carpenter's Elvis.
Yeah, that's
miniseries
good. I like that
to
one.
watch.
Yeah.
In fact, I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah, yeah.
suggest that for the listed show.
Oh, cool.
But as regards this, I saw the first half of the trailer, and it seemed to be when he was around between the ages of 17 and 21, 22, in which case he was a bit pretty.
No, the person they've cast looks feminine. There's no two ways about it. Am I the only one who can see it?
Maybe I need to look closer, but
I
it
think
didn't
you do
strike
need
me.
to look closer.
It didn't strike me when I watched that. I mean, when you see him next to Tom Hanks with his massive double chin, wrinkles, his frigging jowls and that, yeah, he looks a bit feminine. But then again,
But also the fact that Elvis was, according to some reports, he was half Cherokee. He has got Cherokee in his face. That's why he has a tan skin. And this guy is completely white. He looks feminine. The way they dress him looks, like Luke Skywalker when they drew that picture of Luke Skywalker in the comics, the recent comics. He looked like a girl. I think that's what they're doing with Elvis. I think so. Just take a look at that.
Feminizing everything. Before we get to this next segment, which is fighting back against the cancel culture, a thought that on my mind that I never verbalized, but I think we need to ask. Susanna, was it Susanna Reid? That's the name, right?
Yes, from GMB.
Yeah. Would you? I'm going to say.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you?
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I think
Talk
she's
about a big
definitely in
breakfast, Rabbi.
territory. We're very, yes. Okay. I didn't know if it was just me. Okay, I didn't know if it was just me. No, okay.
No, she's putting a bit of timber, but she's still.
I can't see that picture, but yet on the broadcast on the stream, I can see the picture. It's weird.
That's
I can't see anything. All I can see is the Rabbi from another planet.
Yeah, that's all I can see as well.
Maybe when I start playing, it will come through. Okay, so hopefully you'll see this. This is John Barrowman versus cancel culture, right?
And a veteran of the West End, John Barrowman, is
heading
back
like her in
out on
that.
tour
It's not playing.
this spring, performing some.
It's playing here though. No, it's playing here. Sorry, but
No,
it's not playing in the live stream.
Why is she dressed like a Quality Street?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I want to pick her out.
I always go for the red ones.
Yeah. Is that still the tagline?
No, I don't think. I don't think it is. To be fair,
what's Richard Madeley doing on there?
Not being what's his name? The one who people liked.
Piers.
Yes.
One of the nation's best-loved show tunes.
One of a number of projects, but as well as returning to stage, he's also coming back to our screens in a new series of all-star musicals, where rumour has it he'll be joined by a very familiar GMB face. John joins us now live from his home in Palm Springs in America. Morning, John. Thanks for joining us dead early in the morning for you.
Oh, his hair's black again.
Okay, let's get the different...
Yeah. Okay, firstly, I just like how upbeat he is. He just makes me smile. I'm sorry. I like John Barrowman. What can I tell you?
Yeah, me too. He doesn't give a toss. That's why I like him.
Right. Well, I think he's been hurt by all this. But
yeah, he has.
Out of the way first, shall we? Let's deal with the elephant in the room.
There we go.
And then we can move on. A lot of people in this country would have assumed that your career was over when all the reports came out of this party trick that you used to do, which was basically exposing yourself in front of colleagues, which you thought was very, very funny at the time. And all this came out, and it would seem to many observers that kind of sunk your career.
It all came out all right.
We are talking about brand new projects. How have you turned it around?
There's so many things he's not fighting there.
Well, I don't think it's me who's turned it around. I think the public understand that it was tomfoolery and it was a joke and silliness and wasn't sexual harassment. And also you say that it was my party trick, but everybody who was there on set and part of the fun all enjoyed and laughed at the silliness that went on. We had a great time. But, there's just a red top tabloid has decided that they're obsessed with bullying me and keep continuing to regurgitate it and exaggerate what actually had happened. And also, the cancel culture, they've tried...
I mean, thankfully, he's been able to find us something to strike out against without saying the mob. He said, red top tabloid. That finally now he's got something he can say. That was smart.
Realistically,
because you can't go against a total Rabbi.
No, but
what he's done is he's tied that argument, indivisibly to gutter journalism, right? So now you have all the Doctor Who Twitter crazes who have all been saying cancel him, Eva, and now they look like schmucks.
Yeah.
Which is, I love that. Well, I mean, they always look like schmucks. Let's be clear. However, now they look like undeniably schmucks. Did you see the thing was Matt Stevens, right? He was saying, thank God we were worried that with Doctor Who wasn't going to continue, and then thank God we didn't break it. That Russell T Davies came in, right? So
I haven't seen footage of him saying that.
Definitely.
I know that's what he said.
It's right. Whatever. The point is this: that you did break it, right? You did break it, and you just got lucky. You know, you didn't even know Rusty Davis was coming, right? You didn't even bother.
It's funny you should say that, Rabbi, because tonight at 7:45 on Type 40 Live on the Space Program. but the thing is, I mean, when you've got people like Matt Stevens who are going off script. And you've got that's one thing, and that's a wonder to behold. It's almost hypnotic in the splendor. It's the slow motion car crash. Here you've got Barrowman stepping back into an arena that had kind of pushed him out. As you said, Rabbi, he's probably taken some sort of consultation. Maybe he has chosen these words carefully. Now you've said that, I'm looking at this and him in a slightly different way, the way he's presenting himself. He does look very upbeat. And I don't think that that's put on. I think because John Barrowman's quite a naturally positive person, but I think this is the most on point and conscious I think I've ever seen him be on camera for quite a while at least. Probably ever.
To strip my career over 35 years that I've worked very hard with and had a lot of fun in, and have been very open with all of the silliness that has went on. All the stories are nothing new. They've been out there for years, and I've written about them in my autobiography. But cancel culture are like hyenas that are trying to strip the meat off of a bone until there is nothing left.
No pun intended.
Listen, I'm over it, and I have moved on, and I think everybody else has moved on, and it's just cancel culture has gone way too far.
Yeah, I'm going to make a prediction. That David Tennant, John Barrowman Big Finish thing, the minute that it's out of the realm of BBC and in the realm of Bad Wolf, it's being released.
Maybe,
I think it's on the BBC. And anybody connected, like anything connected to the once the BBC has control of the license, he's not allowed to do anything. But the minute that it's out the BBC, it's coming out.
Look at his face. Look how he's stopping himself from saying anymore. He said, you look at that. I mean, this is what they call a micro expression. So you can actually see his eyes. You can see his lips tightening. He's determined not to let another word. It wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a guy to his left sort of gesturing, so that's it, out, no more. This is like really, I wouldn't say rehearsed, but he knows exactly what he's going to say and when he's going to say it.
Right. And also, look, I mean, I think it's 850, so it was this is about 10-1 for him. So in all fairness,
really, oh god.
See, he looks all right though. I mean, last time I saw him, he looked really old and with grey hair and just looked at. But he's he looks okay there, actually.
The grey does suit him, but obviously it does age people, doesn't it?
It does.
Maybe.
Well, I think he dyed it for this show.
Yeah. Oh, the show that he's doing in America.
I mean, you have definitely not been cancelled. Clearly, you are a very busy man. There is lots that you are hosting, that you're doing. You have this "I Am What I Am" tour. I mean, it's almost a defiant title to the tour, which kicks off at the end of April. And also, you
God, he looks young there, doesn't he?
Of course, All-Star Musicals. We have one of our own competing on that. So tell us about what you are doing.
I mean, I have to say, I'm not into musicals at all. This show sounds fabulous. I mean, here's the thing: he's just such a great showman, right? He just knows how to entertain.
I don't know enough about him. I wouldn't know, but I think he was good in Doctor Who, but that's where it stops for me. I don't really know enough about him.
He's much more of a very gay song and dance man. Right he's kind of like a
he's like a Z version of who's the guy that played Wolverine.
I was just going to say him. He was like a mini version. I was going to say that was it Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, so Hugh is A and he's Z. He's the Z version of Hugh Jackman.
I think he's Z. I think so. Honestly, I think you put him in something, you get ratings.
Really?
Yes.
He's not as popular as he was. I think over here in the UK, Rabbi, for a while. I mean, it was ridiculous the amount of things he was in, not just TV shows, but he would pop up in the adverts as well. It was crazy, and he had albums out at the same time. He seemed to be in three different pantos at once. It was crazy, and so I think he may have oversaturated the market for a time.
I understand, but man, I would love to see him in panto. He's like perfect for panto.
He was good in Arrow. He was good in Arrow.
He's always fun in everything. He's fun in everything. He always gives a good. He does it. Yeah, I think he turns up on time, does his job, and he does it with gusto.
That's exactly what Samuel L. Jackson does. That's what he says. You know, turn up on time, hit your mark, you know, say your lines, and then leave. That's the job.
Right. I should pull up the what's his name? What's the article? The Tom Hardy article. They like Charlize Theron. There's a whole book about making
for
Fury
God's
Road.
sakes,
Really?
really?
Apparently, she was like they hated each other. Like hated each other. Those two. So that's fun. Anyway,
I can't say I'm surprised.
Move on.
Well, the I Am What I Am tour is, maybe it is a little bit of defined, and you know, I've always said to my fans that people tell me to change, to do things differently, and granted, you have to change in certain ways. However, I am what I am, and that is what the tour is all about. It's a musical theater journey of my career from the beginning up until now, from West End to Broadway, shows I've been in, and also the album will be a bit of a journey of a musical theater of songs that I have sung or have listened to my leading ladies sing and would have loved to have sang. So yeah, that's all coming up. And like you said on ITV, which I'm really excited about, our second installment of the series of all-star musicals. And you mentioned something about Alex. So all I'll say with this, like the storm that just passed.
Yeah, like I wish I liked this because it looks so much fun.
Looks like rubbish. I'm sorry, but this stuff went out in the 70s. Do you know what I mean? I'm not interested in stuff like this.
I still think there's still a market for it.
Yeah, there is. Grant you, there is. But the thing is, for me, I wouldn't watch a show like this at all.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't see
that. Did like it?
It's for mums.
If you did like it, it looks like it's a pretty good version of
it. I guess. I don't know. Oh.
Okay. Nothing is as bad, right? Nothing is as bad. And you would not know this, not being of the Jewish persuasion. They have these things called Chazanot cruises. Cruises and hotels, but they get. Oh god, it's so awful. Okay, I can't let. Okay, I got to take this on the screen now while explaining how awful it is. Okay, it's so awful, right? So you have in prayer services, you have people who sing it, right? Who lead the services, and it's a tradition, and it sounds like a cat being strangled, or even when it's done well. They're always awful, right? They're always awful. There are cruises that you go on where you get the most famous singers, and now you're trapped on a boat with them. I'm like, they would find me on a life raft. It's like I just can't imagine.
Didn't he do that though, John Barrowman? He did a tour on a boat, didn't he, or something like that?
Oh, that'll totally go him.
Yeah,
I'd be amazed if he didn't at some point. It does seem right up his street.
Yeah, and there was one cruise that had all the 70s pop stars on it, and they were doing something every night.
Be careful using a word like cruise around John Barrowman.
Yeah.
Let me bring it back 1 second. There we go.
I love the guy, and I would watch him on mostly anything, but the musicals thing, I haven't got that kind of. Despite the fact I'm a Doctor Who fan, everybody, I haven't got that camp sensibility. I just don't have it, and this doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, same here. None of this do. I don't care. Who are they? I don't care. Who are they?
They're all stars. They're all stars. Ian.
Are they?
Looks like it.
I mean, listen. Yeah, they got to be somebody. Like, why else would they be there?
Debbie McGee. Oh no, it's Elaine Page. Elaine Page, is it?
No, that's not Elaine Page. I don't know who that is. That's not Debbie McGee either.
Okay, one looks like they're from like a.
They from EastEnders or something, or
could be.
And you know, Alex is going to come on screen, and I think will be.
It wouldn't be EastEnders. It'll be like, I mean, again, he is
Emmerdale
so
or
long
something.
after the EastEnders, right?
Yeah.
Blowing a lot of people away himself, but we've got a great cast lined up. It's really going to be a great show.
I sense, and I've always thought this about you, I sense that you're one of these people who actually defines themselves by their show business profile. That you know, you are what you are, and what you are is what you do, and what you are is what you do. Is that true? I mean, could you possibly imagine not having the career that you've now got back?
Well, Richard, I don't think I actually lost it. I think there was a few months of it was very traumatic.
Well, lost the gig at Doctor Who, didn't he?
Not only for me.
That's what. Yeah, I got the script that he was supposed to be in.
Let's put it this way: I think that you know, he was the winner there. Really,
yeah, he was
on aggregate.
Oh, one second. I finally found what I was looking for.
Would you want flux on your CV? And
no,
exactly.
Here, one second. This is what these cruises look like. Okay, it's beyond me.
So
you can get to this is was it?
Oh my god!
Ansel Weinberg's favorite Kumsitz Nigun. Okay, Nigun is a name of a tune. Oh my god!
Is that his hair or is that a hat?
I'm gonna say, I'd love to know what wax he's using to get him to do that.
So Polish nobleman dressed like this in the 18th century, which is where they got this garb from. But yeah, it's like, and look, there's like YouTubes or like, people love this stuff. People freaking love this stuff. We live in strange times. What do you want to tell me?
You're not kidding.
Very strange times.
So there you go.
Nice lad.
For my family, and
you don't have to be Jewish, and sometimes you should be thankful you're not. Here we go.
You know, everybody kept even companies that I'd worked for were believing what was being said on Twitter more so than coming and asking me.
Talking about Big Finish, clearly.
Yeah, Nick Briggs.
Yeah, clearly. And look, they're going to release it, but they're not doing any more. I mean, I think he's done with the character.
What the situation was, and it just got to the point where I really had enough of going to bed on a Saturday night and not sleeping because I was worried about what this red top tabloid was going to say about me the next day. So you just kind of have to. We need to learn to forgive people and understand that times were different. I wouldn't do anything like that now. It wouldn't be right.
They just don't understand that. Why? Because they've only known this time. Because they're children. I mean, that's the bottom line. They only know this time because they are literally children.
Yep.
1 second.
Different rules now, but it was a different time. And I'm just going to say this. If I told all the secrets and the things that I know about the entertainment industry in years gone by,
whoa,
I could write one.
Yes, exactly.
And he wants to as well. Look at him.
Yeah. He's like, dope.
He's absolutely right, though. Some of the things I know as well about certain people as well. So, you know.
Anyone could.
Yeah.
Right? Listen. Successful people are successful actors or successful anybody in the entertainment industry are very powerful. Powerful people are often a bit naughty.
That is John Barrowman's way. He's not just addressing the viewing public. He's addressing everybody in the entertainment industry, everybody who's got a blue check mark on Twitter who could feasibly stop him from coming back and taking his career back. I don't think it would make a difference between this show being successful or not, but they are almost gatekeeping the industry from him, or trying to, and you can see he means that, because although he's written books before, I'm going to say written books before, I don't believe he ever really wrote a single word of them. If Barrowman ever did write a full-on book, wow, there will be people looking at this and quaking and thinking, okay, John, you've got us by the short.
Yeah, okay, it's time to let it all go, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. 1 second.
Takes a lot of balls to do that.
Musical man John Barrowman. Musical man. So he didn't act. He doesn't act. It's terrible.
heck of a book, I'll tell you. But that's not
Well,
me,
all of this
because
is a
I know
puff piece for
that
their
is
new
not
showing.
Now. That
Right,
was then,
exactly.
this is now.
Right. Well, look, we'll let you get to bed. It's very late in Palm Springs. Thanks for joining us, John.
I've got my pajamas on.
The tour starts 30th of April.
He's just so charming. I'm sorry. He's just so charming.
Well, what? Really? Seriously? I don't find him anything really. He's just an actor, and he loves.
Used to actors.
I don't find him charming at all, personally.
I'm not used to there being like upbeat people.
There's a load of upbeat people on TV. Come on.
I've no doubt that he can be difficult and a diva and all that kind of thing, and he's probably had the odd lunch sent back. But I think generally you can't fake that kind of warmth. I think generally he's a good
Of course you
man who
can.
Of
course you can.
Earn
of
a
course
few,
you can fake it.
Earn a few bob and entertain people. Because and I'm not saying this in a sort of philanthropic way. I think if he can't do that, he wouldn't know what to do, and he would shrivel up and die. He needs to do that. So he knows that he's aware that that it's a transactional thing. That he needs us more than we need him. He knows.
I really hope that he's being genuine there, because, as I said, that people can fake anything, especially actors on screen, and I've seen it 100 times. But I just hope he's very genuine here, and I wish him all the best. Tell you the truth, even though I don't like his stuff. But there you go.
I can tell you something now. As a I don't talk about this forever. As a trained counsellor, he's relieved to be getting to the end of that interview.
I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it.
I'm not John Barrowman's counsellor, but I am a trained counsellor, and I can tell you he's
John.
relieved.
There's a fun little thing that ties into it. Here we go. This is, by the way, here, before I show this, check out the thumbnail. It's coming out on Saturday.
Oh, God. What are they saying now? Are they saying that that guy that's in Death in Paradise is going to be the next Doctor?
Ralph Liddell?
Yeah. And they say that Jodie's going to be taking over from him in Death in Paradise.
Swapping.
Yeah, they're swapping each
Yeah, so it'd be a lovely place for her to have a maternity leave, won't it?
I guess.
In the Caribbean.
No, it's not. I mean, I doubt both things. When we finally hear who it is, it's going to be no one we expect.
I think when you finally hear where it is, everybody will be screaming, I reckon. Everybody either be overjoyed or really upset. That's all I can say.
I'll be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a bloke. I just do. Anyway,
well, you know what, right? If it is bad, then that's loads and loads of streams for you, Rabbi.
Yeah.
Loads of streams. And everybody else, like Gary and everybody else.
A deluge for YouTubers. There's going to be so much to talk about in the next 18 months to 2 years.
Yep. So,
anyway, somebody's found the script that had Captain Jack in it.
Really?
But they cut him out.
Oh, wow.
Notice something interesting, and notice a little interesting detail in the script on the BBC's writing room, which is like you can download scripts and stuff like that. Basically, trying to learn how to write. Revolution as a broadcast ended. Revolution of the Daleks as broadcast ended with Captain Jack saying goodbye over the phone. Graham and Ryan leaving, and Doctor and Yaz in the TARDIS alone. Right, but the script, which will be fairly close to the shooting script, says. As they get to the door, Graham turns back, looks at the TARDIS and the majesty of it, and what they're saying goodbye to. Doc, I was wrong. We do get aliens in Sheffield. He and Ryan leave, and the Doctor doesn't move. Talks to herself in an inner monologue, spilling out. God, I hate that. I could always use the TARDIS to go back. Arrive here now before you guys did. Change the timeline and we'll have more time together. Yaz looks at her. She understands. She understands what a woman needs to feel complete. It's okay. It's okay to be sad. Then Jack comes rushing into the doors, breathless, on the Doctor and Yaz. Cut to, for whatever reason, that was cut before broadcast. Interesting.
Mm. Well, we knew that happened anyway. We all knew it happened. So
Yeah, but it's nice being proved right.
yeah, it's
Okay,
just confirming it.
so here let's go. This will be the last item, I think. But I think it's something we have to look at. I don't have kids the right age, so I didn't know about this. But this is. I mean, listen. I mean, other than the imminent world war, this is surely sign of the apocalypse, right? 1 second, let me pull this up. Bit of bounding in the comics for you. Oh, actually, no. I just want to make a detour and see this their version of the Joker. That's
Joker.
it. That's their version of the Joker.
What's that for then?
Batwoman.
Oh, Batwoman. Is that still going?
No. This is the movie. I think they're doing.
Oh, is there a movie? A Batwoman movie?
No, you mean the Batwoman TV show that's on CW?
No. Batwoman. I assumed it was the.
Oh, there's the Batgirl movie.
Batgirl.
That
Okay, that was
Leslie
Batwoman. My mistake. I thought it was Batgirl.
One of them looks quite awful. The other one looks really awful.
Is Batgirl redhead white woman in
No. You see, I think what you'll find is that phrase is problematic, my friend.
Yeah, I think she's a Hispanic woman. Oh my God, Whoopi Goldberg's bad month is about to get a lot worse.
What did she say now?
It's too late now. Like, did you follow the Cole Rittenhouse case?
It's the Kenosha kid is taking aim at
He's taking a gazillion people to who called him a killer after he was acquitted, who called him a white supremacist. I don't think she got a leg to stand on. I think it's it's just the way it is. But I think she's in trouble. This is what I wanted to show you. The new kids movie. Variety reviewer Courtney Howe praises Pixar's Turning Red as unapologetically horny. Okay.
What's that about?
Okay, this is the new Pixar movie. In Disney and Pixar's all-new original featured film Turning Red, 13-year-old Mei Lee poofs into a giant red panda when she gets too excited, which for a teenager is practically always. This unfortunate new reality for the teenager lands in multiple awkward situations, featuring Rosalind Chang and the voice of Mei Lee. But basically, it's some kind of allegory for menstruation.
Of course, this
is that going to be on the Disney Channel? Is it going to be released in the cinema?
Yeah, no, they're pissed off because it's being put on the Disney Channel.
Disney Channel, I see. I see.
Where was it? Let me see what it said. Set to hit Disney Plus on March 11th, Turning Red is the story of Mei Lee, blah, blah, blah. The red panda, here we go. The red panda is not just a metaphor for puberty, but also what we inherit from our mums and how we deal with things that we inherit from them. Okay. I mean, look, I feel like this main character right now. No wonder they didn't want to put it in the bloody cinema. May is growing up and caught between two worlds, East and West, but she's also at this time in her life where she's blossoming into adulthood. It's okay. And these changes are happening not just for her body, but for her relationship with her mum and her friends. No. Stop. No.
Well, they spent money on it and they did the animation. It takes ages to get that kind of quality of animation. So they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what kind of message they wanted to put out into the world. So there you go. It's all done deliberately. And this is what people don't understand, that these people are actually making these things deliberately to change society. And you know what? It's not our world anymore. It's theirs. So let them have it.
The truth is, it's just not working. And
but the thing is, though, but we're in that. Look. I think it is working because I was saying to Dan, I was on this film a couple of weeks ago, and I said something that was very boomish, and I got slaughtered by everyone because they were all younger than me, saying, you know, what kind of world? Boomish.
Okay, what did you say?
I said boomer, and I said boomish. I was a bit boomish, meaning I was, I said,
what did you say on the set?
Oh, well, basically in the script. Okay, so there's a bit in the script where the girl makes a wish that she was attracted to men, to the opposite sex,
Right.
And so they had to have an actor that was attracted to this girl, but the actor didn't turn up. So we were all wondering what to do. And one of them says, why don't we have a girl instead of a man? And I said, well, that doesn't make any sense to the script. And then everybody had a go at me saying, oh, what kind of century do you live in, Ian? Do you know what I mean? They were and they were all young as well. So.
And like, I have to say, why I don't understand why Jodie Whittaker's having a baby and not her husband. I mean, it's all interchangeable, right? Like, let's go. Blue Bonnet is here. How you doing? So nice to see you. Best thing for parents to do is not allow their kids to watch this trash. Yeah, it's disgusting.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's actually infiltrating the young people. That's what I'm. That's what I'm saying.
You know what is a warping society? TikTok.
What?
It's TikTok. I'm not joking. In China, you get rewarded for doing engineering projects or like things that are good for society. You get rewarded for that. In the West, you get rewarded for twerking or whatever nonsense. And they're training us to be idiots. They're training us so when they go to war, we care about representation and equity and all those super important things. They care about winning.
Yeah, they do, and they also care about trying to control their society. As I was saying, there's a big comparison between America and that country. They use the internet and everything that they know about social media to control society. In America, they use it to sell things. So there's a huge difference between them.
Okay. I'm just having a quick. Okay, I'm getting out soon. I'm just having a quick look at the news before I wrap up. But I want to talk about your stream before I go. Just thinking, I think
what stream?
What?
What stream?
I'll get my thumbnail to hand. John Barrowman's not.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm just going through news, seeing anything new. Here's the incredible thing. This whole thing only happened because Biden took off Trump's sanctions, which he just put back on. Right. The only reason this whole thing happened is because they sense weakness in the West.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. Anyway, so thankfully nothing is happening. Dan, here 1 second. I'll go through my thumbnails again while you look for yours. She cried.
I was going to say, okay, yes. So let's have a look. Let's see what I've got where. I do have it. Of course I do. Where is it?
Yeah,
we are streaming. In fact, I think I sent it to you. Did I send it to you? I think I did.
I don't know. I saw it on YouTube. Here, what's it? This is coming up tomorrow. By the way, I think do you like the new use of the Jodie bear?
Fantastic.
Because that's what's going on, isn't it? I've noticed that people are waking up and going, "Oh my God, we've destroyed everything. There's nothing left." Right? Have you noticed that? They're kind of there now. Like with Star Trek, this new Star Trek movie, they're saying, just forget the Kelvin timeline. Just who cares? And the same thing with Rusty Davis's Doctor. They just say, let's just move forward, right? Let's just move forward. SFX review coming tomorrow. Then Star Trek Discovery recap. God help us. I love this one.
Yes.
I just like the putting John Barrowman as a priest. I don't know why. It just feels so right and so wrong at the same time. Anyway, so let's talk about what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, well, it's oh god, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, today's probably not quite the right day to go with this as a thumbnail. But yes, we are opening fire on the entire nonsense that's come out about Doctor Who since Gallifrey 1.
Where would you rather be, Kiev or Gallifrey 1?
No, Gallifrey.
No, listen. At least in Kiev, you're just dodging bullets. You don't have to worry about stepping over human feces to be told you're a bigot.
You don't have to worry about bumping into Paul Cornell in the gents. No, I don't even go to the gents. In fact, I bet they haven't even got gents or ladies' toilets. It's all a communal toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
Area.
A communal piss pot. Oh god, I can't think anyone want to be less than LA, right? Not at all.
Yeah, but we're talking about all of that, all the nonsense that's come out from Gallifrey 1. We've got some nice pictures from there as well, though. We have a tribute to a Doctor Who legend. We're going to be talking a little bit about him, and we're going to be digging into the nonsense of Doctor Who Origins, the story that we never wanted to be told.
Yeah,
why are they telling it now? I'm going to get let rip about that. 7:45 this evening, UK time, on the Space.
Can you put the link in the private chat, and I'll put it in the main chat?
I can indeed. 1 second. Yes, I wanted. There's so much came out about Gallifrey 1, and it's hard to know where to start because there's so much lunacy in the Doctor Who universe in the average week anyway. I don't know if the other franchises have as much lunacy as we do, in fact.
Oh, comics has as much. Comics certainly has as much.
Yeah, I think you've told me that before, actually.
Comics are even slightly crazier. Actually, I mean, the whole Comicsgate thing, that's
World's going mad. World's going mad, sorry.
World's gone mad!
The link is coming. It's I'll put it in the private chat. Yes, so the link...
we're older gentlemen now, so it takes a little bit of time to warm up to things.
Yeah, so as usual, although we're going to be sort of venting a touch, we're also going to be chilling out, having a laugh, reminiscing. There'll be lots of nostalgia as always, and lots of fun and games. And Simon's back too. So there'll be lots going on. We've got a full house, in fact, so don't miss it.
Okay, the link is in the chat. I recommend it highly. Mega Geek, do you have anything coming up?
Thank you.
No. I don't have anything coming out. I'm going to be on the Type 40 live. I'm going to be on that. So
Okay, very good. I will. That's what I want. 45 minutes.
Yeah, in fact, I better go and get myself washed and
Okay, yes, I like to be cleanly to podcasts as well. Fine, I hit the end broadcast button. I'm hitting it.